Okay, good evening, class. How are you doing? Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Fubana.
Okay, excellent. What about the rest? Can you hear me loud and clear? Right. So we have okay. Kajajalo, you can hear me too. Okay, fine. So we're going to start. Did you all fill the online register?
Yes, I did.
You did. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. We did. Okay. Is Bintu with us, the class rep?
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Okay, you already got home, yeah?
Yes, I am. I'm just at home. I'll just register through the form now.
Oh, okay. Okay, excellent.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to start our online lectures. We will start with some presentations on our topic tonight, and our topic will be a continuation of management accounting new developments. So today we will look at another costing technique called target costing. Okay, so we're going to look at target costing. So what I want us to do is we're going to finish all the slides on target costing. And then before we start answering the questions, we're going to look at some fundamentals of Google Sheet, how we start Google Sheet, how we use Google Sheet to do our calculations, how we use Google Sheet to collaborate, and so on and so forth. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, excellent, good. So we'll do that, and hopefully, before I forget, on Friday, I don't know, it's going to be Christmas Eve. Is it a lecture day or is it a lecture free day on Friday? Is it Friday? Is Friday a lecture day?
No idea yet, sir. Unless I confirm from admin.
Okay. What I'm going to suggest we do is, even if it is lecture free, can we have an online lecture, please? Can we have that? Because you can do that anywhere.
Yes, sir, that will be
Christians
fine by
will
me.
be.
Unless we hear from the others.
Yes. Okay, that's good. So how is that, the rest of you? Is that something, I'm sure some Christians will be in Christmas mood and stuff like that. And of course, some Muslims, because we are all mixed. We have Christian relatives and stuff like that. So, but I think it's important that we have one. Yeah. Is that okay for the rest of you?
Yeah, it's fine by me too.
It's okay by me, sir.
It's okay by you. Okay. So what we'll do is then we'll go ahead. Yeah. So in case there are others, for example, those that are Christians and then they have some activities that they want to do in Christmas Eve, they might go ahead and do that and maybe watch the videos later. Okay. So We're going to record the videos, and it's going to be published on YouTube, on my YouTube site, and you can always watch them in case you're not able to attend the classes. Okay, but the best is, of course, to be in person in class. You take part and ask questions where you think you're not clear. So that's the best. So I hope we will do that. So it's a deal that Bintu, we're going to have class on Friday, inshallah, at the same time, but online. Deal?
Yes, sir, deal.
Good. Okay. So, to be honest, I don't know. I know it's the admin is encouraging people to do face-to-face, but I'm sure you will agree with me after these classes that you need the online one as much as possible, because when we meet over there are a lot of things that we cannot do. Okay, especially your knowledge of spreadsheets as an accountant is really important. And when we meet in class, it's going to be very, very difficult to practice that. The situation is not that friendly to do so, because one, the classes are so tight. Two, you don't even know where to project. And then three, if you have to conduct such trainings, there will be a lot of interruptions, So, but if you are at home or at office all by yourself, you hook onto your internet, it will be a lot better. And then, of course, you will understand a lot. Okay. So, but we will see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. So I've just projected the people who have registered. I've got about 22. Okay, I've got about 22. So make sure your name is here. If your name is not here, like some people were complaining, you could give your name and your MAT number on the forum. I will, ensure that they are replicated here. Is that clear, everyone? Can you see your names here?
Yeah, I show mine.
Okay, excellent. Good. I think what some people did was they just filled the register and then maybe went to sleep or do something else, because I have about 22 on the list, but only 17 are attending. But anyway, 17 is not bad as well. Okay.
Hello,
so
sir.
Hello. Sir, good afternoon, Mr. Fufana.
Afternoon.
How are
Ali,
you?
how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I'm sure you
I
were
was
trying to.
like, on Friday we normally have class on 5 or by 5. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I told we are going to have a class online. So I don't think.
No. Sorry. I made a mistake. Not 5. Well, we're going to do our class as scheduled. That's at 3 o'clock, isn't it?
Okay. Maybe we can do it a bit earlier, than before 5. I think that
No. What I'm saying, our class time is 2:30, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the time we're going to use. It's going to be our own time.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I think I made a mistake by saying 5 o'clock because we are conducting this one at 5 o'clock. But we will use our own time, yeah?
Okay, no problem.
Good. So anything else before we move? Anything else? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay. Can you see my slides now?
Yes, sir. We are seeing presentation or outline.
Excellent. Okay, good. So this is what we're going to look at during this session. So first, we're going to write recap of last lecture, ABC, okay? And we will play a little video on target costing just to give you an idea of how target costing is done in practice. We're going to look at the need for target costing. We're going to look at some definitions and the steps that we use when we're doing target costing. So we're going to have an introduction to Google Sheet Online Spreadsheet, okay? And we will answer some questions, okay? Then we're going to look at value engineering, and we're going to look at how do you close the gap between your target cost and your estimated cost. So we're going to look at that. Then we're going to look at advantages of target costing and some disadvantages of target costing. So what I want us to do is we will not follow this pattern, but we will do all the slides. Okay, we will do all the slides up to the disadvantages of target costing. And then after that, we will go to Spreadsheet Straight. I give you an introduction of Google Sheet Online Spreadsheet, how to start it, you know, and the main menus, how to collaborate and stuff like that. Then we answer question 1 and 2, okay? So if we are able to achieve that, we're good to go for today. Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. So let me play the video and we all watch and see how it's gonna be.
This question.
Just 1 second.
Presentation looks briefly at the technique of target costing. A typical value system might be described.
Can you hear the video before I continue? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Just 1 second. The internet is it's a bit slow. Okay, am I back online? Sorry, I think I had a breakdown. Sorry, there was an internet issue and stuff like that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me just do it again. Sorry about that.
This presentation looks briefly at the technique of target costing. This presentation looks briefly at the technique of target costing. A typical value system might be described as including elements such as research and development, design, manufacturing, marketing and distribution, followed by after-sales customer service. The target cost is particularly relevant at the design stage, as this is where the cost of manufacture is determined, as well as the features of the product. To determine the target cost, we take the price we think will be competitive in the marketplace, usually ascertained via marketing research, and deduct the desired profit margin, which leaves us with the target cost. If we can't get the cost down to this level, then it could be argued that it isn't a viable product offering. It is suggested that lowering the cost of design without losing the functionality of the product can be a motivating factor for employees. If we were to look at this as a step-by-step process, the first thing we could do is determine the market price, and this is usually done via marketing research, or it could be, if we're entering a market that exists, we take the main competitor's price as a proxy price to begin with. We then need to determine the desired profit for this particular product, and deducting that from the price would obviously give us the calculated target cost. We can then use techniques such as value engineering to identify ways to reduce the product cost, also using Kaizen costing and other techniques to see whether we can get the cost down to the target cost. One aspect of this process is that we need to make sure that we have as accurate a costing system as possible and as good an understanding of how the costs are incurred, i.e. the cause and effect within the cost drivers. Let's take a brief look at some of the methods we could use to reduce costs. We can use techniques such as value engineering. This examines trade-offs between different product functionality or features and their relationship between the total product cost. We are essentially trying to understand the costs of providing the functionality or features and stacking this up against the value added to the customer. Within this, we could use functional analysis. Here we look at the analysis of the functions offered and make decisions based on marketing research, again with reference to the value and the cost. We could look at the design analysis, maybe looking at different designs as these impact on the cost of manufacture, maybe reducing the number of parts, which makes assembly easier, or using standard parts, which again reduces the cost. And of course, allied to this, we have to have a good understanding of the costs associated with the various decisions, and using computer-based databases that include comprehensive information about the firm's cost drivers is obviously helpful here. The key though is to ensure that we don't take away the reasons why customers buy the product in the first place just because it reduces costs. We could use a technique known as Kaizen costing. Kaizen costing is basically looking at continually reducing the costs, a process of continuous improvement. And the focus here is to try and reduce costs via improved methods of manufacturing, operations control, and techniques such as total quality management. One aspect of target costing is that average costs will reduce as the volume increases, depending of course on the incidence of fixed costs. So it might be possible to achieve the target cost when the volume approaches 20% of the potential market. This can mean that setting the price is critical, as losses may be made in the first instance, but the rewards of achieving a high market share and high volumes can be very profitable. And this of course emphasises the importance of working very closely with the marketing team, as estimating demand can be critical in setting the pricing. So target costing is achieved through teamwork right the way through the whole process, not just by one department. So target costing is a team effort. Looking at competitor products can also be important, particularly if there are existing products in the market. And looking at how our competitor products are made is just as important as estimating the total cost of manufacturing and product costs. Value engineering and the design team we've seen can play a key role, as does customer feedback and building that into the design. Redesigning production and what and how support services are provided can also be significant. And of course, not forgetting the marketing, distribution and after-sales service aspects, as these all have an impact on costs. The key thing to remember is that the cost can be saved throughout the whole value system, including working with external suppliers. And the ultimate aim is to hit the target cost. This video is part of a series of short videos that explain specific aspects of the strategic management framework and cover some of the strategy models that can be used in the analysis, formulation, implementation and review and control of strategy and the role of the management accountant.
Okay, I hope you are able to hear the video loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good. So what can you understand from the video? Just in brief. What can you understand from the video?
The video is basically talking about target costing and the methods of arriving, or how to arrive at the target cost. That is using the competitive market price and your desired profit to arrive at your market, at your target cost as a producer.
As a producer, very good, very good. Yes, that's a good one, Mr. Jalo. Yes, so anyone else, what's your understanding of what the video is trying to say?
Mr. Governor, it's about also analyzing the competitive products. Hello?
It's also about analyzing? Yes, I'm getting you, Maria.
Yes, analyzing the
competitive products.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback from customers.
And what is involved in analyzing competitive products?
It's like it has to do with pricing.
Pricing, okay, good.
Yeah, production and
so
support
what's it saying about